and obey, and he doesn't have to give us understanding, and we shouldn't really look for it. We just know it's all working together for our good, right? But I went through something last week, and I was a little upset about it. I know God knew about it. I was a little more upset that he didn't do anything about it. And when I went to God and I talked to him, like, I have the tendency now to go to my father and be like, you saw that? You saw that happen, right? Because I'm supposed to keep my composure. I'm supposed to let things happen. And I went to God about it, and he said to me, I need you to back up off of that. It's bigger than you. And I said, what? It's bigger than me. Okay. Well, if it's bigger than me, then I need it handled. And one thing that we have to understand, and I'm coming to an understanding of, is it's one thing to be, it's one thing to accept something that we have to accept and go through things that we have to go through. It's one thing to accept it. It's another thing to be okay with it. And I think this is what happened. So last week he said, it's bigger than you. I need you to come up off of it. I accepted what he said. I didn't accept it with the greatest of attitudes. And so, I didn't give it my best attitude when I was going through it. I didn't give it my best. I really didn't. I just kind of had a bad attitude. Okay, and this is how it is, and this is how it's going to be. Okay. But he kept telling me, I need you to stop feeling like that, thinking like that. It's bigger than you. And so as the week came to an end, and I had been pretty much sour all week. I did. I was sour about what was going on. I was more so sour because God told me to chill on it. Do not react. When he says vengeance is mine, he didn't say revenge or avenge is his. He said vengeance. Anything you're feeling anger about and stuff, you need not worry about that. I was angry. And like I said, I think I was more angry that he wanted me to chill on it. And I was like, well, if you want me to chill, this must be my memo that I ain't got to deal with this. No, it wasn't that. When I asked God, okay, I got to chill on it, then let people leave me alone. Let me not be bothered by it. He didn't let that happen. He allowed it to poke at me. He allowed it. I could tell because I kept going to him saying, hey, it's poking at me. And he was like, yeah, I need you to back off. It's bigger than you. So I went through the week kind of sour. By the end of the week, some things were revealed to me. He not only told me it was bigger than me, but he showed me it was bigger than me. I got a chance to see the situation kind of open up a little bit, saw why things had to happen the way they did, even where I was involved. Where I thought things were unfair to me, there were other people in the situation that it was more unfair to them. And to be honest, I was more protected in the situation than anybody. I was more protected in the situation than anybody. And I had to sit back and I realized, and I even shared this with my daughter. And so I want to share this with you all. When God told me to back up off of it, it's bigger than me. He wasn't talking about my situation in which I continued to deal with and found unfair. It's bigger than me, then do something. Well, that's what he was doing. When God was telling me it's bigger than me, he wasn't just saying my situation. He was also telling me he's bigger than me. I'm bigger than you. Shining, I'm bigger than you. I know what's going on. And if you trust me, you love me, know that I'm working everything out for your good. So I got to see that. I got to experience it. And above all, I got a better understanding that when you give it to God and let him have it, regardless of what it looks like, what it feels like, if you love him, you know him, and you trust him, he's working it for your good. It may not look right, it may not feel right, but he's working it for your good. And I felt so good for him to even share that with me. So I just want to leave y'all with that some things are bigger than you. And when they're bigger than you, then you go to the God that's bigger than that. So I just want to close that with you guys and let you guys know that, some of the things you're going through, when you can't figure it out, when it seems like it just don't feel good, when you've talked to God about it, then know that it's bigger than you. So just want to leave y'all with that. Again, my name is Shining. I hope y'all tune into the next episode of Bad to Business. I'll be talking more and look forward to more of this celebration we got going on. It is Aries season. I am an Aries myself. For y'all who, want to celebrate us, encourage us, support us, love us. Be looking out for that. I hope that y'all can join us for this Aries celebration, this Aries season, all this season long. All year long. So look forward to that. I look forward to sharing some things with you. So stick with us. The Crew